Here. Well, here we go. Little Cloud's got his little spot here. And we are on a hike into Warp Bay. We're just passing by the Gargantua campsites right now. Apparently there's a ceremony going on with the First Nations of Batchewana. It's a little windy, but that's good. Apparently it's one of the busiest times of the year in the park. I'm looking forward to seeing the campsite. Hey, baby! He was all hung up on the bag earlier. Hey, bud. Yeah, we'll just take our time here. He's doing good. Good boy. A baby. Beautiful sounds of Lake Superior. Waves crashing. I'm looking forward to having some snacks. Hey, bud. See you in a bit. And I ran into a few people from the First Nations who are holding a sacred ceremony, and they invited me to go. So I'm going to go check it out and hang out with them for a while and lay some tobacco for Aiden and share stories of the land and listen to some teachings. So I'm looking forward to this. Well, here we are, carrying on our journey. Little Cloud and I. We just finished sitting for some teachings about the land and our journey to the spiritual world with the ceremony that was going on. And, you know, I feel like I was meant to be here with Little Cloud. It was perfect timing to experience this. I'm looking forward to getting to the campsite, and it's been an interesting journey so far along the way. Him and I. He's doing pretty good. I'll just take a nap. We got about 5 to 7 kilometers to go, which isn't bad at all. I have my map in my pocket in case I need it. I don't foresee myself taking out the map book anytime soon. It's pretty much straightforward. Follow the trail. All right, it's 2:57, and Little Cloud and I, we are within a kilometer away from the camping spots on Warp Bay. So I just crossed over a bridge. On the map there's a creek, so I'm like, okay, cool, we're coming along. Ooh, the sweet sounds of a little squirrel. My little, oh, a little adventurous bird. He's doing pretty good. Just being a good bird. At the bridge. Right on. Yeah, we're very close. So apparently the trail to get to the chair is very grown over. So I guess we'll see when we cross that bridge tomorrow how bad it is. This trail's got a bunch of water in it. It rained heavily last night here, from what I'm hearing from people that are hiking. There was like a school from Michigan that I passed, about like 10 to 15 students in their teens. They said that the trail up to the chair, or the view from the chair, is very nice. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. The weather's holding up, so that's good. Let's see where we came from. Perfect. Oh, got a little bit of water coming up. Oh, it's not too bad. I could hear a stream beside me. What a beautiful day. Look at him, he's just laying down. He's loving it. I guess he likes hikes. He's like his mom. He's got a good comfy spot up there. All right, now we've approached the campsite, so this is number 1. I'm going to carry on because I think I want to go to the last one, or at least the third one. Where's the other ones? Oh, wow. I'm going to assume that the other campsites are this way. Oh, yeah. Number 2 of 5. Oh, looks like somebody made a little table here. And left some croquet. That's hilarious. Wow, there's wood here. I'm going to assume that this is campsite 3. Let's see, there's a mark here, right here. Yeah, 3 of 5. 4 of 5. I think I might stay at 3. Why, you may ask? Because there's wood. Yeah, I think I'm going to stay in the middle. 3 of 5. So this is going to be our view. Hey, baby. Go walk. I want to celebrate this moment here. This is the bathroom. Whoa, very awesome. So walking back to the site, there's even a bear-proof food storage bin, which I'll show you. Super cool. So I'm gonna store all that stuff in there. So awesome. Look at that. Look at that. Very awesome. So sweet. And just coming on the camera again. I think I'm going to go for a swim. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi. What's going on, babe? Hi, Mimi. Hi. Well, it looks like it's going to be a pad thai night tonight. First night. Don't worry, baby. I'm not gonna cook you. No. All right, so now this is the beginning for the trail to the chair. 2 kilometers, it says. Let's go. Got my walking stick today. I figured at least one is going to make it a little bit easier. So far, okay. I'm sure it's going to get a little squirrely. From what I hear, it's a little overgrown. Well, so far so good. This trail isn't overgrown, like the teenage boy said. And it's looking fairly good. Gotta do some duck goose in here. The little cloud doesn't get smacked in the beak. He's doing good. Hey, baby. I just been on it for like 10 minutes. I'm already got a good sweat going on. Yeah, this trail's good. This is like comparable to Killarney's trail. Some scat. Why is it that dogs tend to shit on logs or a little bit higher up? It's like, hey, this is my display. That's probably a coyote or something. A coyote. So no rain last night, so that's awesome. And the fog is starting to dissipate. So I'm hoping for some blue skies today. Could charge up my battery pack. So I'm going to carry on. So this must be where they mean it's growing it. So you just look on the ground and see where it's like packed down, you know. I can see where it's packed down, see? And then if you look in the distance, your marker's on the tree too. Oh, mosquitoes are done. Oh, let's see how little clouds. Oh, he's not even paying attention. All right. Boom. All right, so we went to the second one there where it says Chair Island and 2, but it's not really suitable, so I'm walking back to number 1. Hey guys, still hanging in there. It's a little rainy, stormy, very windy. The spot. Still keeping a fire going, collecting rain. My little dry area, and I'm making supper right now. Tonight, I chose Tex-Mex. Good morning. It is somewhere around 9 o'clock a.m. and it was a little bit of a rough sleep last night. Very cold, very windy at this camp spot. I should have opted for number 3. Number 3 has a really nice beach and it seems to be toned down from the wind. I'll know that for next time. So I think that I'm going to make my way out today instead of tomorrow, just because I'm afraid that it's going to rain and I can't check the weather because the weather gets a little bit squirrely around here. So here I am on my way out from campsite 1 of 3 of the chair with Little Cloud. Note to self and to others, there is a part on the trail coming back that you'll get redirected a few times because they need to seriously remark their trails so no one gets lost. I'm pretty good in the bush, and I had to take about 20 minutes of retracing my steps to figure out where the trail is. So yeah. Little Clouds found a new spot to hang out, and we should be coming upon Warp Bay soon, the first place that I camped. So yeah. Well, we re-arrived at Warp Bay. All right, a little warm right now. It's holding up. It's good. Well, it looks like people are there. That's good. So I just spent about an hour with a young couple from Niagara Falls who are staying at the Warp Bay campsites. So it was nice to connect with them. Very nice people. So now we are back on the road. 7 kilometers to go. All right, we just got out of the trail that connects to Warp Bay, Shelfant, and the chair, and now we're on our final stretch back to the car. We made it. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you find yourself on the timeline. Today is August 24th, 2025, and I'm coming to you from Lake Superior Park in my tent. It's currently raining outside, so I had to resort to sticking in my tent for a few hours now. I'm here with Little Cloud, my pigeon, and we are here to celebrate my late son's birth-death anniversary. He would have been 9 this year today. And Little Cloud, the reason why I brought him is because he was laid as an egg on my late son's birthday 3 years ago. So it's sort of his egg-laying birthday. His actual hatch day is September 11th of all days. So I wanted to talk to you guys about a cool little synchronicity that happened. It started a couple of days before I went on the trip. I had a girlfriend come over and we were having lunch, and I felt compelled to show her this walking stick that I made. And at the bottom of the walking stick, I had carved in one of the burls the great water lynx spirit. And forgive me if I'm wrong with the pronunciation, but I know it as Mishipishu. And the great water lynx spirit protects Lake Superior. It's the protector of water and of copper. I feel very drawn to that protection. I live in a mining town, and I don't really necessarily agree with mining, and I do have high beliefs about the spiritual sense of water. Water is life, and it's very important to take care of it. especially with all the mining going on around Sudbury. So I'm getting a little off track now. So I showed my girlfriend the walking stick that I made, and it had Mitsubishi on the bottom. And I started my trek having to go down to Gargantua, the Gargantua entry point, and Gargantua, whichever way you want to say it, it's what the French settlers called this area. It is not the First Nations name for it. So I got some teachings yesterday when I came into the park, and I ended up getting passed by the coordinator of a ceremony that was going on. And lo and behold, he asked me if I wanted to go to the ceremony because he's seen Little Cloud, and I explained to him who Little Cloud was and how he represents the pigeon rising, or the phoenix rising, of my late son. So he invited me to join them for some teachings, and he felt that it was the perfect timing for me to meet me and to have me there with them during the ceremony and the teachings. And so I decided to go a little off track from my trek, and I meet everybody that was at the ceremony, a bunch of lovely people, and I got teachings. And one of the teachings was about Mitsubishi. I was like, wow. He talked about how the night before it was raining very hard, and he was speaking about how the Thunderbirds were coming in and throwing lightning. And so that's what this scene was the night before I showed up. And then he started talking about Mitsubishi. But the whole just about the ceremony was about crossing over to the spirit side and when you die. And he spoke of the Eastern Gate, why you enter a lodge or a sweat from the east side, and why you never exit from the west side, because the west side is you leaving to the spirit side. So it was very interesting that I run into him while I'm on a journey with my pigeon to celebrate my late son's birthday. So, and he talked to me about how the area that I was coming to was very sacred, and of course I just naturally had picked that area to come to honor my son. So they call it the Devil Chair, but it does have a different name, a different indigenous name. So I'm really grateful that I had the opportunity to speak to the people there about Little Cloud and about how I started my mission before me getting Little Cloud, and how I got his grandparents, and just the whole history behind him, and how special he is to me. And it's beautiful when things work out the way they do, you know, synchronistically. Spirit guided me to be here for that. Had I not left when I did in the morning, I would have never met him. So it's really neat. And there was a few folk from Sudbury. It was Batchewana First Nations that was putting on the ceremony because it is their territory. So it was really wonderful to be able to take part in that, and I sure hope to be able to meet them again. So I just wanted to share that cool little synchronicity while I have some time to talk your ear off from my tent. So thank you so much, and I hope you all have a beautiful day, morning, evening, night. Cheers.